morning, joyous people. I am QUAN, and this is I Have No Cut Cards Tarot. Good morning, Cheryl, and good morning, Strugs. Bless. Whoever you are, man or woman. Now, this might not be your experience, but I'm using these things as an example to describe your energy, okay? Because we need more people in the world like you. You have the energy of the sun, okay? And you have a sibling that would give their kidney, they would give their left arm if they could just make you cry and be sad and in misery. But the joy keeps on sprouting out from you, the light, the laughter, the smiles. And it's just driving this sibling absolutely crazy. Whoever you are, there is a sibling whose reindeer games, their reindeer games is coming to an end. This is a sibling of yours that has always grieved and despised your joy and your happiness. You're the type of sunshine energy where, say, if you and your siblings went to church as children and you sang in the children's choir, you know, you'd be singing harder than anybody else because you'd be feeling it. You'd like be 5 years old and you'd be like, yeah, you know, you'd be like really into it. You know, anything that you do, you know, music. I feel like you're a music lover. I feel like you love to sing and to dance. I feel like you love love. I feel like you love seeing people be in love. I feel like you wake up in the morning and like the first thing you want to do is look out the window because you want to look at the sun, you know, and the sun looks back at you and you're happy. You know, it just the little things, like India Irie said, it's the little things, you know, in life that just raise your vibration, and it don't cost a thing. This is an inner joy that you were born with because you have a different soul than your sibling does. You're different people. You're born in the same family, but you have a different type of soul and you're joyful. You can't help it. Like I said, whoever this sibling of yours is, they don't experience life the same way you do. It's like the joy that you might feel when you hear a good song and music, and you just want to smile, you want to sing, you want to dance, you know, that joy that just exudes from you. They don't understand that. Okay. They don't understand. They might, you know, this is how they've always been toward you. Okay. Right here. If you're in the choir as a child and you're singing your heart out and you really feeling what you're singing, you're just so joyful and you really mean it. Your eyes are closed. You're just really happy. This is how they was looking at you, you know, and that's how their expression throughout your entire life has been. That's their energy towards you. They cannot stand to see you so joyful and happy and positive. And the reason is their chakras are blocked and they're emotionally numb. Okay. Not saying that you all had a perfect life, but whoever you are, this is someone that doesn't hear music. They're different than you are. Again, this is someone that's different than you are. They're not connected to love the same way that you are. And I'm talking about universal love. So they don't hear music the same way that you hear it. So they might not like music that much. They might not like the general spirit of music and dancing. This is someone that might not take absolute pleasure in cooking and just doing regular things in life. You have some kind of exasperated joy in everything that you do, you know, and they can't figure you out, and they've never been able to figure out, why are you so happy? I mean, you're just cooking some food. Oh, it makes me so happy to see people enjoying my cooking. Oh, that song, oh my God, it takes me to heaven. Oh my goodness, everything is heaven to you. Everything has always been just, oh my goodness, it feels so good outside. Oh my goodness, it feels so good out here. You know, everything, the way that your sensory, the way that your senses, the way you interface with nature, and with different aspects of life is completely different than what this sibling has experienced in their life. They don't hear music the way you do. They don't feel it either. They don't like the spirit of it. Okay. If they do, it's to pretend so that they can fit in and look normal around other people. They don't. Uh, they don't. They don't understand love. This is someone very cold-hearted. They don't understand love, and they don't understand you, and they don't understand the source of your joy. And all their life, they've wanted nothing more than to stop you from being so joyful and happy. And this is a Grinch. Somebody has a sibling that is a real life Grinch that thought if they removed all your Christmas presents, that you would stop singing and you would stop dancing and being joyful. Whoever the sibling is, when they got old enough, now this is not something that started when they were an adult. This is the energy this sibling has been in for you since y'all were children. Since y'all were children, this is the energy. This is how they felt about you. But you didn't know that because you were too busy dancing and smiling and singing and twirling. And just so you didn't notice this. Okay. This person, and it stems from jealousy. And the jealousy is, why don't I feel what you feel? That's what the real jealousy is. The jealousy is, what is it that you're feeling that I can't feel? Okay, I know how to find a way to feel what it is you feel. And whoever this sibling of yours is, when you became adults, they in their mind thought that they constructed a way to feel that inner joy that you feel. And how they went about trying to accomplish this is by joining a cult. Somebody's sibling has joined a cult, and they have networked with people in the government that are, we know, connected to gang stalking and things of that nature. And you would not believe, the whole purpose was so that they can feel the joy that you feel. And they thought if they could rob you of your joy and make you jealous of them, like they were jealous of you, that it would be some kind of energy transference, and they would swap places with you, and they would suddenly be enlightened and happy and joyful and feel everything that you feel. Okay. And that's their whole reason that they sought out to join a cult, to network with people that are in the cult, that work in the government, that would give them the tools and the resource to oppress you, so that they could stop your joy and stop you from laughing and smiling and being so goddamn happy all the time. And that joy would transfer into them. And that joy they would take in seeing you miserable would help them to live a fulfilled life. Because this sibling has very low energy, and they have low energy because they live a miserable existence, and they always have, and they are right now. And their future is bleak because they refuse to do the inner work so that they could produce joy inside. They refuse to do the work that they needed to do. This sibling, whoever you are, this sibling, whether they're still married or divorced, they got married not for themselves. You're not going to believe this, but this sibling got married for you. And you're like, no one would base their whole life and get married for another. Yes, this sibling of yours, whoever they are, their whole quest in life was to feel and experience life and interface with nature and the universe and people the way you do. Because when you walk into a room, you light that room up. Everybody catches fire in the room. Everybody gets ignited off of your energy. That's the type of energy you embody. Anywhere you go, a family reunion, a family gathering, church, anywhere, any interaction that happened within your family, when you walk into the room, everybody gets ignited off of your fire, your joy, your high spiritedness. And this sibling always felt like they were living in your shadow, because nobody reacts to them like that. Nobody gets ignited just instantly off of their energy. People don't get excited. They've always loved this person and been cordial and respectful to them, but they don't have the same reaction to them as they do you. And it left them feeling neglected. It left them feeling inferior to you. And they felt like they've always been in your shadow. They've always felt like they were in your shadow. So this person, your sibling, might even have a touch of mental illness. They got married not for themselves, not for companionship, not to start a family for love. They got married for you. They wanted to be extremely wealthy so that they'd be in a position where they could abuse you. Now, they married someone that they don't love, and that person does not love them either. Okay. And both of them had an agreement when they got married, the type of marriage what they were getting married for. It was a straight logical move for both of them. And it had something to do with being in the occult. Okay. And the type of marriage they have is, you could do whatever you want. Just make me look good, and make me the envy of all of my peers and other men and women in the community. I want to be respected. I want I want accolades. I want, I want respect, and I want people to look at me a certain way. I don't care what you do. Just make me look good. And it was that type of a marriage. Now, that is free will. That has absolutely nothing to do with you. I'm sure whoever you are, you supported your sibling in their marriage, and you were very happy for them, probably overly happy for them, probably excited. Okay. If they had any children, I'm sure you, because you're so full of love and joy, you probably love the hell out of your nieces and nephews. But this person, it was not enough for them to get married for you, because their joy would be in seeing if you could be jealous of them. But whoever you are, you're not a jealous spirit. You never have. You're happy for people. You celebrate people. You've always celebrated everybody, your friends, family, anyone you come in contact with that is of joy, you celebrate them. So whoever this sibling is, in addition to getting into an occult marriage and wanting you to be jealous of them, which they knew that wouldn't happen, they figured by joining this occult and being connected to people in the government with the tools and resources to oppress your life, they would block you from being able to date. They would block you from having viable options, from being able to find a good mate. They would block you if you did get into a relationship with someone that seemed like they were good for you, that you love. They would find a way to smear your name, gossip, or sabotage you, throwing rocks and hiding their hand where you didn't know that they were spreading gossip about you. You didn't know that they were trying to sabotage all of your relationships in the dark, pretending to support you. You didn't know that they were working behind the scenes. And I'm not talking about just gossip. I'm talking about hacking your devices, having you gang stalked, and sending people toward the people you date to distract them, or telling people you date that you cheated on them, but keep it a secret. I'm gonna help you get revenge. Whoever the sibling is, they went so overboard because they felt like, if I can just stop you from ever getting married or getting into a love relationship with somebody, and it looks like I'm the one having success in life, and I'm in a loving family relationship, and we're wealthy, and we have everything, and you have nothing, then you'll be jealous of me. And that will bring me joy. Okay, that was their diabolical plan, and they did carry this plan out. They actually did carry it out to a certain extent, but the cycle is over now for what they tried to do to you. Okay, the cycle has ended and it's over for them. But throughout the whole process, they still was miserable. and still lived a miserable existence. They married someone that emotionally abused them, and it backfired on them because whoever they married gaslit this sibling about being like you, how they wish they looked like you, how they wish they were more like you, how they wish they could do things the way you do them, how you are with children. Why can't you be that way with your children the way your sibling is with their child? Why can't you smile more and be more joyous like your sibling? You know, this person's plan, the whole time they were carrying it out, literally was backfiring on them. Whoever they married in a loveless marriage in order to make you jealous ended up, and that ain't nothing but karma. But that's what you call poetic justice. They ended up gaslighting your sibling the whole time about why can't they be more like you. And that really lit a fire to this sibling of yours. Like, I go through all of this to try to make my sibling jealous of me, and I stopped them from having love in their life. And not only did they go out there and just love on themselves and the world and still have joy, they're still dancing, they're still singing, they're still skipping through the woods, they're still extremely happy and joyous and skipping around in circles like a jackass. And the person I married admires them, and the person I married keeps on comparing me to them and asking me, why can't I be more like them? So whoever your sibling is, while they were trying to carry this diabolical plan out, they were being gaslit, emotionally abused, and tormented by the person they're in a relationship with, because they were starting to gaslight them about being more like you. And that lit the fire worse. And that put your sibling in an energy of just wanting you off the face of the planet, wanting you dead. Your sibling, baby, whoever, child, I can relate to this. Let me tell y'all a quick funny story. I'm gonna tell y'all know I got them, but just very quickly, I've got a sister that attempted a destiny swap with me and actually put a hit on my head in the occult, and she paid someone to kill me. And she's actually gonna go to jail for conspiracy to commit murder. But I remember she had an ex of hers, and they broke up because he cheated on her. And then he was trying to get her back. And, my sister, she's a sociopath. And it was just, I don't want to say it was funny because I didn't think it was funny. But she always had a lot of snide, mean remarks for me, always gaslighting me, always trying to find ways to see if she could put my fire out. But that's impossible. I am love and fire. But this ex wanted to come back in her life, and he bought her a dress and was like, I'd like to see if we can come back together again or whatever. So she comes to find me and she says, you see, look at this. He bought me this dress. It's $700. This is back in the day. It's $700. It just shows that he really knows a real woman when he sees one in real quality. Why he would go out and buy this for me. And I was like, oh, wow, it's beautiful. Wow, try it on. I'm so happy for you. And she was like, no, I don't like this. We're going to go to the store and we're going to exchange it for another that complements my color or whatever. I was like, okay, well, let's go. I love going to the mall. I've always been very happy, optimistic. So we go to the mall and we go to where he got the dress from. And it's like one of those stores, that, name brand, whatever, a designer dress. And when she goes to the woman runs the tag and she was like, okay, so this dress was $5. It's on that rack over there. It's a really old design from back in the day. It never sold. It had tags and it's just practically like giveaway. So, I can give you a $5 store credit or whatever. Child, that shit took me out because the look on her face. It was the look on her face. When you see a sociopath that does the most like get a slap in the face. It was the look on her face when the woman told her $5, and she was like, I can give you a $5 store credit. And it's like, this is the face right here. This was the face right here. And I was like, oh, don't worry about it. Well, it's the thought that counts. I'm trying to be positive and optimistic. I'm like, well, it's the thought that counts. He still wants to be with you. And she looked at me just like this. She gave me this face just like this. I'm like, why are you mad at me? I didn't do anything. And she was mad at me because she was embarrassed. And I'm like, I didn't do anything to you. But she was embarrassed because she was so haughty. She was very haughty and she embarrassed herself. And she just was upset because she felt embarrassed. And I didn't rub it in her face, but she felt shame and embarrassment. So she just gave me this look right here. And I was like, okay, yeah, I love you anyway. But nonetheless, whoever this person is, it's over. Whatever she did to you, it's over. And she doesn't feel guilty, or whoever this person is. Maybe it's a sister or brother, but whoever the sibling of yours is, whatever they did to you, they took it too far. They took their jealousy too far. They've always felt like they were in your shadow. And then to add insult to injury, after trying to hinder and block your love life and try to present an illusion that they had a thriving love life, only to be gaslit about becoming more like you and looking more like you by their spouse, that put them right back into your shadow. And that was adding insult to injury. And that's when they took it to the next level and orchestrated something that's got them prison time now. They orchestrated something that you were not aware of to try to hurt you, to try to physically hurt you and harm you. Jealousy is very dangerous when it goes unchecked in the psyche of a man or a woman, especially if a person loses touch with reality, especially if it's, sociopaths don't become a sociopath when they're 16 years old. They're like this when they're 5 years old. They're like this when they're 10 years old. You just don't see the signs sometimes because they might be very quiet and they might be the shy type and they might just always look like this in childhood. A lot of times in childhood, they'll look like this a lot. And you'd be like, smile, why don't you laugh? And they'll just stay like this. And you'd be like, okay, that's fine. And it seems so harmless. You don't realize that is a sociopath in the making. And you don't know what kind of sickness is going on in their psyche. Okay. So whoever this person is, whatever they did to you, they don't feel guilty at all whatsoever because they feel cursed. They feel cursed because they always felt like they were in your shadow, and they still feel like they're in your shadow even now. Everything that this sibling did to try to make you invisible and make you disappear. No, even if they sent you through bullying and gang stalking and hacking you, even if, or threatening you, whatever they did to you, whatever they did to you, even if you were placed into poverty and the worst situations, anywhere that you went, your light followed you and literally blew people out the water. No matter where you go, your light shines. So whether you're doing good in life or doing bad in life, your light shines. You're happy. Music follows you. It's playing inside of you, even when the radio's not on. You're joyful everywhere you go and in all you do. And he could not put your light out. And that's what pissed them off. The Grinch tried to take and strip you of everything, of love, might have even tried to come between you and your children or your child. The Grinch literally invaded your personal boundaries and came into your life and infiltrated all your private spaces to try to, what does the Bible say? The thief cometh not for to steal, to kill, and to destroy. Whoever this sibling is, they came to kill, to steal from you, and to destroy you. Okay. But whoever you are, you have abundant life, no matter if you have money or not. You not worried about if you have love, because you are love. You are love. Every morning you wake up, everything that you do, when you speak out your mouth, you are love. You are love embodied, walking in, you are the walking embodiment of love and joy. And nobody can take that from you. And that's what gets this siblings goat the most, that they cannot put the light out inside of you. If there was a way to do that, they would. That's why they had to use all of these external methods to try to suppress you financially and suppress people from loving you or seeing you, making you invisible, isolating you from your family. If I can do all these things, it will put their light out. But all it did was make your light shine even brighter. When you go within, oh my God, when you go within, it makes your light shine even brighter, and people notice you more. And you probably don't even want to be noticed. You might be like QUAN and be trying to run into the forest just to be in communion with nature and God. You don't need attention from people. You get off on the trees. I don't mean that in a weird way. You just get off on nature, being in nature, being around trees, being in fresh air on a beautiful day. You could be by yourself. You don't need another person. All the joy is within you. She might have even had you gang stalked in a way with your electronic devices, where you could have been tracked at times, and things could have been done to even block you from being able to hear music on your phone. I guess because maybe music is something that really makes you very happy. You might be a person that loves music, but that might have been one thing that could have also been done. Almost a thing where so the secret is music. Music is, because I tried everything else and they're still skipping around. So maybe if I can stop them from being able to hook up their Bluetooth or use music, sabotage the device. And whoever you are, you're going to start singing. Like, damn it, they still got Sunday school songs from childhood and they singing them now. What can I do? Spell work on their throat chakra. It's like, it's like somebody came to rob, to steal, to kill, to devour you. Okay. And it is a demonic possession. Whoever your sibling is, full spiritual possession. They do have a full demonic spiritual possession that has taken over them. But the thing that initially opened it was the fact that they were jealous of your looks. Your sibling was jealous of your looks, and they still are. If you're very handsome, or if you're very beautiful, handsome as a man, beautiful as a woman, your sibling was already jealous of that. Okay. And then on top of that, you're extremely independent, you're confident, you're intelligent, and you're freedom. So whoever you are, you're a free spirit. And that was driving them crazy too, because they can't control you. They wanted to control you so badly, because you being a free spirit allows you to interface with the things that raise your vibration. And they cannot experience and appreciate nature, music, dancing, singing, children, the arts, love, laughter, all the things in life that make you happy. That's why they wanted to be rich so bad, because they thought money would be able to make them happy. But they can't feel it. They're like, I don't. The biggest thing for your sibling was they don't understand you, and they don't understand your joy and where it comes from. Okay, so let's jump into this reading. They don't understand you. They don't understand your joy and where it comes from. And that's a big thing for them, a really big thing. And your sibling has been paying people to do beauty spells on you, and they do beauty spells on you constantly, just constantly, because this is how they look. And I'm going to leave this up throughout the rest of the reading, because whoever your sibling is, you'll know who this is, because this is how their face always looks. This is how they've looked since childhood, and they still look like this today. At all times, this is how they look. And people be like, how you doing today? Smile, or don't tell them smile. Lord, they'll lose. I'm going to put full demonic possession in that face right there. because that's who your sibling is right there, that face right there. And they've always been that way. Okay, Holy Spirit. So I have house in the reverse. Somebody might have to move out of a house, or they might be about to lose a home. And somebody's reputation is completely abolished and destroyed. Okay, because the mask is off, as if it was ever on, with a face like this. But the mask is off to the people that they were able to possibly wear a mask with and fool, and possibly even get to go against you based on whatever type of smear campaign this sibling held against you. Okay, gloomy thoughts in the reverse. They can't make you sad anymore about whatever your work is. So they did something to affect your job or whatever you do for work. And they've been trying to do things to lower your vibration and make you not as enthusiastic about what it is that you do for work, to make you sad by affecting your money and just by possibly with the people that are in the same work arena as you, getting them through smear campaigns to do things to harass you. Gang stalking, it's called. Okay. But he or she is going to prison. Okay. Somebody's going to prison here. Okay. Because prison came out. And rich man, somebody that has a lot of money that your sibling associated with while they were a part of this cult. Between your sibling and this rich woman or man that they were affiliated with inside this cult, one or both of them are going to prison. Okay. And they don't feel guilty. Okay. But it's over now. The death card. Okay. Their reindeer games are over now because you remain balanced, and they're not at peace and they're not happy because you are successful. Because your version of what successful is not the same as theirs. For you, the definition of successful is being prosperous and abundant, in being happy, in being joyful, in looking at the lighter side to life, no matter what station and position you're in your life financially. You're in good health. You're in good mental health. You're in good spiritual health. Your heart is still full of love. And you're very happy, and you're healthy, and you're well taken care of, and all of your needs are met. That is successful. That is, and your children or child loves you, and you love them. And that is how you measure success. Okay. They don't see it that way, but you're successful and they're not at peace and they're not happy. They might even, your sibling might even have more money than you, but they're going to prison. But it's the fact that you don't measure your success the same way that they do is why they're not happy and they're not at peace. Why are you so happy and balanced? And there goes that face again. It's so weird. It's so weird. All right. What is the energy crowning this read, Holy Spirit? There could be somebody, there could be a group coming together, or someone is coming together with some people that they're close to they're in the energy of releasing something. Okay, so that's the death card. Something is coming, like I said, something's coming to an end. People that were connected to this person no longer see them as a person of high honor. They see your sibling now for exactly who they are. They see the truth about your sibling. They have full demonic possession, and they did a whole lot of things and spread a whole lot of lies about you because they always felt like they were in your shadow. And they felt like if they could tear you down to people and get everyone to see you in the to get everyone to see you in a negative light, that they would no longer be in your shadow. Instead, they would come out into the light, and everybody would respond to them the way that they responded to you your whole life. Okay. But they're not being seen as a person of high honor because now everyone realizes this is a lifetime story. This is just a sibling that always felt like they were in another sibling's shadow and became diabolical about destroying their life and love and happiness and abundance and everything. All right. What is the obstacle right now, Holy Spirit? And these people that they fooled in the past are not fooled anymore. They see you as high honor. Okay. Your sibling might have collaborated with this Capricorn energy in the government that is in a mental imprisonment, or they're going to jail for helping your sibling. Okay. Somebody got clarity about some imbalances that somebody was causing for you by crossing the line and doing some things that were illegal. And they're going to jail. This Capricorn might be the wealthy man or woman that works in the government that's a part of this cult that your sibling joined. Okay. And they realize they don't like you either. They don't like you either. And they don't know you, but they are on the same frequency as your sibling. Okay. This person doesn't know you personally, but they also might have low self-esteem, and they also might feel like they've been in the shadow. These energies are like in the movie Us. And I told y'all before, in this new age of Aquarius, the rapture did hit. Just like they talk about, in Christianity, the rapture is going to hit, and some people are going to go to heaven, and the people that are left here are going to go to hell. The rapture already hit, and it was an energetic shift, and it was a shift in consciousness. And what happened is the people that did not do the inner work and self-reflection to balance their dark and light energy, their shadow self has come to the surface, and they're showing everyone exactly who they are. And in the movie Us, everybody had a twin that was living underground that had a lot of wounds. If you remember that beautiful Kenyan model Lupita, her shadow that was living underground in the movie, when she was describing her experiences, she was like, while you lived in luxury and comfort and gave birth in a hospital where you were catered to and looked after by nurses and doctors and had your feet rubbed, I was down here and I had to give birth by myself behind a dumpster. I'm paraphrasing. And I didn't have anything to numb my pain, and no one helped, and whatever. That represents the shadow self. The shadow self represents whatever your wounds are, whatever unhealed aspects due to whatever trauma and pain that you have. If you're able to heal it, or if it grows and develops into a part of your character that might make you become evil, instead of transmuting your pain by processing it correctly. So it's like somebody, if you can imagine, that did not have a soft life, that maybe had to struggle and everything came hard to them, and they were very uncomfortable, and they had a lot of bad experiences, and they're unable to heal from that. And they act out as a result of it, instead of transmuting whatever pain they have from that trauma. That's the shadow self. That's the part of you that has trauma, that has pain, that has abuse. Okay. And what we were supposed to be doing during the Piscean age is we were supposed to be going within and doing our shadow work to address our pain, to address where we felt like something was not unfair, or we were abused, or we were neglected, or something happened to us that hurt or affected our growth, or affected our joy, our happiness. Someone abused us. We were supposed to address those issues and to reflect and to release negative energy and to find a way to heal from it. Okay. And to learn from it. But the people that didn't do that, instead, going into this Aquarius age, now they're running around like demons because their shadow self is on the surface, and it's taken over, and they have attachments. And that's why so many people are acting completely crazy, because when the rapture hit, or this shift happened, everyone that did that inner shadow work to heal and balance their dark and light energy, you're going to be living a very abundant and fruitful life of prosperity and love, with mates, friends, your new family, if need be. you're going to live such a prosperous and abundant life. And the people that did not face their demons, which are aspects of their character in which they have not balanced their dark and light energy, those are the people that you're going to see acting out, doing things that are illegal, trying to unalive people they're jealous of. Those are the people whose shadow self that are going to be living, and everyone is going to see who they are. The mask is off. High honor in the reverse. So these are people. This Capricorn is another person that did not go through a transformation, and they're wearing their shadow now, along with your sibling. They might be going to jail as well, but they couldn't create a gang stalking illusion around you to keep you in toxic relationships with people that were supposed to abuse you, and to keep you sad with a low vibration and depressed, and to capture you and to keep you trapped, and to control your self-esteem and your confidence and to put you in the dirt. No, you said no. And because you healed yourself, you reject any form of bondage or oppression that anyone wants to put over your life. These people wanted to put you into bondage and oppression financially, spiritually, as well as in your love life. And they did gang stalking. They used a lot of gang stalking techniques to do so. All right. So your sibling did connect with this Capricorn that you don't know this person personally. They don't know you. But because both of them are both in their shadows, they bonded and they have the same hate for you that your sibling has. These are people that take on other people's demons. They have matching demons. High five. Matching demons. Yeah. What happened in the recent past, Holy Spirit? This must be like the head of a cult or something, this Capricorn energy that stays here. Okay, someone might have Gemini in their chart, or the Lover's reverse. Yeah, somebody committed a crime, okay, in the recent past. What is the Lover's reverse? Clarify the Lover's reverse for me. Okay. I saw Leo energy and I saw Cancer energy here. Okay. So somebody that you could have either been in a relationship with, or one of the people that they tried to create an illusion that was supposed to catfish you and deceive you, that you did not partner up with. This person was involved in a crime that was committed against you, okay, or they were aware of it. Well, if they were sent toward you to catfish you and deceive you, it was because they were trying to help your sibling and this Capricorn to get away with a crime that they were committing against you. Tell me more about the Page of Pentacles reverse. Tell me more about that, this crime. Tell me more about this crime. All right, I have the Queen of Swords reverse. Oh, this is keeping them up at night. Somebody is stressed out. Tell me more about this crime. The Page of Pentacles reverse. Okay. You might have been forced into being a hermit. There's somebody here that took action to protect you, though, that knew that this was a bad investment. This is a star energy. So you don't know this person either. Okay. There's somebody here that you don't know that is connected to these people, that whoever you were forced into hermit mode because of all of the bondage and oppression that these people were trying to place you up under or into. Okay. And this is a person that was aware of it. And they were told that you were a really bad person and you seduced your sibling's husband or wife. And that's why they felt this way about you, because you tried to break up their marriage. They straight made up all kind of straight lies. Just anything, say anything. The point is, we've got to trigger this person to hate whoever you are. Okay. These people came up with straight, bold-faced lies to get people against you. And somebody found out the truth about you, this King of Swords, how you were forced into hermit, and how it was a bad investment. Whatever they did, it didn't turn out well. It was a bad investment. to come against somebody that's anointed, okay? Because you are a star energy. They might have found out from a Cancer energy the truth about who you were and why this was being done, okay? This person might have observed you and watched you through technology. I feel like these people could work together. These are people that might work for the government and have something to do with surveillance, cybersecurity, iPhone or phone Android companies, it's something that they do for a living, whereby they have access to technology to monitor you. So the Page of Swords can speak to communication, and somebody that watched you, they saw what you were all about and the truth about you. And they also found out by word of mouth the truth about you. And the real reason someone did something is you just have a psychopath sibling that always felt like they were in your shadow, that couldn't balance their dark and light energy. And they decided to end the conflict and take action to protect you. Okay. And the Queen of Swords reverse is so emotional about this because they didn't want anybody to see the truth about you. So the Queen of Swords reverse might be your sibling, but they did not want anybody to find out that you were innocent of anything you were being accused of. And it was just a jealous, this was all because of a jealous sibling. Like this was literally all because of a jealous sibling. And what else about the Lovers reverse? A jealous sibling. And when they realized that's what it was, this person was like, are you kidding me? This was all about an insecure brother or sister. This is just all the lies. So everything was a lie. Everything was a lie that you told me. I mean, everything was a complete lie just because somebody feels like they've been in the shadow of a sibling that shines. That's it. That's what this was all about. Jealousy, petty jealousy. Y'all are ridiculous. It doesn't make sense. Agents of chaos. What else, Holy Spirit? With the Lovers reverse, tell me more about the Lovers reverse energy. Somebody might have pulled their energy back from a younger fire sign, okay? And right now they might be single. So somebody, a water sign could have been dating a younger fire sign or something like that. Someone pulled their energy back from somebody and they're single now, okay? Or any sign. But a younger person, somebody pulled their energy back from somebody that might be a younger person, or this person might think and act younger. Somebody might be a younger type energy, and even if they're not younger, they act younger than their age. Okay. If they're not younger, they act younger than their age. They don't want to take a chance and they want to avoid a tower. Oh my God. Wow. Okay. Whoever these people are, you don't know them. But somebody pulled their energy back from a younger energy that was a part of this because they wanted to avoid a tower and they don't want to take a risk with the 10 of Pentacles. So this might have been someone that might have been engaged or married or newly married or in a relationship. There's someone coming toward you that's single that pulled their energy back from somebody that was helping your sibling to hurt and harm you. And this person wants to bring you clarity. This person wants to bring you clarity about what happened because they don't think it's fair to assault a person that's anointed that hasn't done anything to anybody but be themselves. And they don't want to take a risk. So somebody might have broke up with someone in a relationship. And that's the person that might have taken action to protect you, that wants to bring you clarity about the crime that was committed against you, the multiple crimes. But you know what those crimes are already, whoever you are. You might not know all the people involved, but you do know all the crimes that were committed against you because they put you in harm's way. And somebody might have even wanted to take your life. Somebody may have even wanted to take your life, all because of jealousy, All right, Holy Spirit, what are the messages this morning? A fraud was committed. Okay. So somebody committed fraud. Somebody whose spiritual abilities come from spell work and demons. So somebody gets their spiritual abilities from doing spell work and making contracts with demons. They were not born with them. Okay. What else, Holy Spirit? Wow, somebody is going broke and someone's going to end up in respite care. And somebody's ancestors is laughing because somebody's ancestors said, y'all was wrong for this. Y'all was wrong. Ain't nobody backing that bullshit up. Y'all was just plain old wrong. And you did our bloodline a grave disservice. Respite care. Somebody might be, and it doesn't have to be respite care, but since that's the card I have, it's going to be the closest thing. Somebody might be in some kind of care facility, or they're in their home, or they're getting ready to be in some kind of respite care, or if it's not respite care, it could be some type of care that somebody needs due to an illness that they have that could have helped somebody commit fraud against you. This person could be going broke or about to go broke in the near future, or they could have already gone broke. Holy Spirit, tell me what you want me to know first about this fraud that was committed. All right. I have someone could be a Sagittarius or something. You might get a message. You might get a message that might balance something out for you. Something. Oh, okay. All right. Got it. The person that's coming toward you, they're coming to give you the details that you need to prosecute for the fraud that was committed against you. Because whatever they tried to do against you, it was a bad investment. Now, it could be that they committed fraud against you, and then because they couldn't get away with it, that's when they tried to take action to have you hurt, possibly unalived, harmed in some kind of way, or control your technology and devices so that no one can access you from the courthouse, so that you can't reach out to people, crash your laptop computer so that you can't look things up online, harass you, restrict you financially so that you can't make any moves except straight from work and back, and you might not have enough money to do anything else. You know, somebody wanted to control every aspect of your life to restrict you from finding out about the fraud they committed on you because it didn't turn out the way they thought it would. And that's the person coming toward you to tell you about the fraud that was committed against you. Okay. And now somebody is crying all kind of crocodile tears about committing fraud against you. Yeah, here it is. Yeah, they're crying about it now. It was all fun and games. But it's coming. This secret is coming out, and it is going to be revealed to you. You know, it was all fun and games, you know, when they were doing these things, committing fraud, maybe in your name. Only you know what this is, if you know what it is. It could be someone could have claimed that you were mentally disabled, and they could have gotten an illegal guardianship, a court-ordered illegal guardianship over your life. Somebody could have gotten a house in your name. Somebody could have said they were married to you and did things with your name and social. Somebody could have had someone pretend to be you. Who knows? Social security fraud, but someone committed fraud against you. Whatever this type of fraud was they did against you, maybe they got a car in your name. If you had inheritance money or something, somebody might have gotten a conservatorship over you so they could steal your inheritance. Whatever they did to you, it's going to be exposed. Okay, it's going to be exposed by this person with the moon in the reverse. Something that was kept hidden, coming out into the open. Tell me about this person that's going broke now. All right. Someone's spell work that backfired. Someone that did spell work on you and the spell work backfired is going to be going broke in the near future because they're not going to be able to balance their own situation. Okay. This could be someone that did spell work on you. They took very quick action to do something, but they have karma. Everything is divine timing. Someone could have Aquarius in their chart with the Wheel of Fortune there. This is someone that can't regulate their emotions, that might have gotten a message. What is the Page of Swords? What is the Page of Swords? Oh, so somebody that helped these people by doing spell work on you that might have received payment, or they might have committed fraud on you with this person. Your sibling worked with an Aquarius to commit fraud on you, and they found out that you're about to, things are about to be balanced out for you because somebody took action to protect you that has integrity. And they know, and that's why they did spell work on you, but the spell work backfired. And that's why this person is getting ready to be broke, because it's going to manifest in their life in such a way where they're going to lose everything that they have. They did not see that somebody they were connected to would gain their confidence with the Queen of Wands. So someone that they were connected to that they might have had under their control at one time, due to some form of emotional codependence for validation, has stood up to somebody. In other words, if somebody was like, well, I'm not going to tell your secrets, because of how I feel about you, or because you give me validation. And because I might have low self-esteem, or, I have certain insecurities, I need you like a pacifier. I need you in my life because whoever you are, you validate specific insecurities that I have. And I don't want to mess that up. The only way that I can let you go is if I heal whatever that insecurity is that I have, that you validate me about. You provide me some form of validation. Whoever that person is, they have completely healed themselves, and they're standing in their power, and they're standing in their confidence, which means they don't need that person's validation anymore. So now I no longer have a reason to protect you from what you did that was wrong to hurt another person. I'm not going to protect you because I don't need you as a security blanket to validate whatever insecurities you are providing validation for. So that's why we have the Queen of Wands here. So somebody in their circle that no longer requires the person that was victimizing you's validation, they didn't see, they could not force, they always thought this person, they would have some form of mental control over them. Okay. But this person healed. This person healed from whatever that was, and they're standing in their confidence. And they didn't think this person would heal. So they might have known this person for a very long time, and they've always been in some energy where they, like a puppy, needed validation for a specific or several insecurities they had. They don't need that validation. See, that's the thing that the enemy never takes a look at when the enemy that lacks foresight and wisdom is making evil plans. They never factor in the fact that the person and the people that you're using to plan another person's downfall, they never count on the fact that change is constant, and people grow and they evolve and they elevate. And sometimes the people that you plan things with, even though they're in a certain mind state at the time you planned it, as time passes, people go through changes. Every 7 years, one of your chakras starts to open up more. Okay, we go through changes every 7 years, and they don't realize over time the same people they once knew that might have had insecurities, they are growing, they're healing, and they're evolving. So somebody, they didn't see that somebody would change up on them and heal something inside of them and learn something new and complete a cycle. And that person has helped bring this person to justice. All right, broke Holy Spirit. It was bad news when a contract ended, or this could be a Taurus. Clarify the Hierophant. Oh, there might be a Taurus under judgment. There could be a Taurus that is under judgment. Okay. Somebody is going to move forward with something. Yeah, somebody's going to push forward with something or get exposed for something. Oh, somebody's under judgment because they got exposed for something. The crime. There's a Taurus connected to these people. There is a Taurus, sun, moon, or rising that got exposed for the crime that they committed with your sibling, and they are under judgment. So I don't know if this is this rich man energy. This could be a woman or a man, but somebody is a Taurus. A Taurus might have had access to a lot of money or something, or they thought that they were going to be wealthy off of whatever they were doing to you. They got exposed and they're under judgment right now. Clarify judgment. Have they been arrested? What's going on? Clarify judgment. The Hierophant in the reverse. Something did not go in their favor in court. Got it. So something did not go in their favor in court. And if it's not a Taurus, it can be any sign. But something didn't go in favor in their court, and they're heartbroken. So something did not go in somebody's favor, a witch or a warlock or a spiritual practitioner, or just someone that did not use their intuition. Somebody that did not use their intuition. If someone does spell work to be able to have spiritual abilities, that still does not grant you insight and foresight and wisdom. You don't have wisdom and foresight just because you have spiritual abilities. Okay. It just means that you have the ability to sabotage yourself using spell work. And that's exactly what these people did. So somebody didn't use their intuition, even if they use spell work. And even if they got spiritual abilities from doing spell work, they still don't use their intuition, because the demons they make contracts with are not smart. That's why they're demons. That's why they don't get a human body, and they've got to beg you for yours to use your vessel. So something didn't go in their favor in court. Okay. And somebody is going to, or is in an energy of reversing and ending with the High Priestess. Oh, la la. Who wants to reverse and ending with the High Priestess? Okay, the Queen of Wands reverse. So they're the Queen of Wands reverse here. Man or woman, could be a fire sign. This is someone with very low self-esteem. The Queen of Wands reverse is someone that tries to control people using sexual energy, whether it's through sex, by rewarding or punishing you with sex in a relationship. Like you're going to do, since we're in a relationship and you can't sleep with nobody else, I'm going to withhold sex from you until you do what I want you to do. Or when you make me happy and do what I want you to, I'll reward you with sex. The Queen of Wands reverse is the man or a woman that uses their sexual energy, whether it's because people are attracted to them because of the way they look, but they use their sexual energy to control the free will of other people, or to try to heavily influence it because they have control issues due to self-esteem, having low self-esteem and low confidence themselves. Okay. This person wants to, someone wants to come toward you and reverse and ending with you. This energy right here, because the Four of Wands, they want to get married to you. What a weirdo. Okay. It could be a fire sign. They're having a tower because they couldn't foresee this outcome. So maybe something good is coming toward you, but somebody that might have control issues due to their lack of self-confidence might want to reverse an ending with you because someone else is coming toward you. And they feel like there could be Scorpio energy or somebody coming towards you that you're not going to be closed off to, or this is what their thought is. Their thought process is they feel like someone coming toward you, it's a possibility you might not be closed off to this person, and they're worried that you might interact with this person in a certain type of a way, and they're worried about that. This might be an ex of yours, and they want to reverse an ending with you because they're worried that the person coming toward you to reveal this information toward you, they're worried about you and this person hitting it off. That's a concern to an ex of yours. And that's why they want to reverse an ending with you in the Four of Wands to see if they can marry you. And whoever this ex is, they clearly have control issues because they have low self-esteem. So this might be the type of person, again, the Queen of Wands reverse is a man or a woman that uses tactics, whether it's a woman or a man. They use certain tactics to lower your self-esteem, to control you, because they fear that they're not good enough for you. Okay, so this is someone that will be emotionally abusive toward you, that will play head games with you. They don't want you to have self-confidence. They don't want you to have self-esteem, whether it's a man or a woman, because they're afraid that if you're confident and you have self-esteem, they think that they're not good enough and that you'll leave them. So they try to convince you of your inferiority to them so that you'll stay in check, mentally in check. So I'm pretty sure that's not someone you would want to be with. Okay. All right. What else, Holy Spirit? But they're just worried that the person, they just are worried because they know someone's coming toward you, and they're worried that that person and you, what if sparks fly, or what if they start talking? That's the energy they're in. Okay. I have the Fool card. Clarify, what is the Fool card? What is the Fool card? Somebody is releasing a burden or someone released a burden because they want a brand new start. And this is going to be justice. So somebody released a burden, or someone that was a burden to them, because they want a brand new start. And this might be your justice. This might be 222 balance in your life and somebody else's. I guess you'll see. All right, Holy Spirit, what else? Okay, we're done here. Oh, I knew it was coming. What are these? Okay. I knew it was coming. So the first two cards that popped out here are energy weapons being used and crown. Okay. Somebody was using energy weapons on your crown chakra, and you did come out as a high priestess. So somebody has been trying to oppress you, because whoever you are, you might have some spiritual abilities that someone is aware of, and they're so jealous of you. They're jealous of whoever you are, whatever spiritual abilities you have. You were born with them. You were born with these spiritual abilities. Somebody that might do spell work to have spiritual abilities that was not born with them, that was jealous of you, had the connections to arrange to have energy weapons used on your crown chakra. Okay. It's new energy here. Okay. There's going to be a volcano eruption somewhere. You need to pray and fast for this. Oh, I'm so sorry. I never clarified respite care from the last energy that I pulled. Give me 1 second here. Holy Spirit, please clarify what is this respite care energy that came out? I forgot to clarify. The Four of Wands. Somebody might be in a home or in a family. Something might be going on inside of a family with the King of Pentacles and Earth sign. There might be an Earth sign that got a message about something. Somebody that could not let go of something. So there's somebody that wouldn't let go of working on you. This is someone that's been doing spell work on you day and night, night and day. This person, I don't know, maybe they have a mental illness or something, but somebody that didn't want to let something go, that was working very hard on trying to take you down spiritually, might end up in respite care, in a home with that Four of Wands energy, because they failed to stop you from getting a brand new start in life. So somebody that worked very hard on stopping you from getting a brand new start in life, in the past, that's what they did in the past. This person might be in respite care right now. Clarify respite care. Tell me more about this person. Tell me more about this respite care energy, Holy Spirit. Tell me more about this. Their spell work backfired. Okay. So their spell work backfired. Even after their spell work backfired, they kept on going. They still didn't want to let something go. This is someone that has trouble releasing energy. They emotionally hold on to things with the Eight of Cups reverse. And the spell work backfired and they kept on going. So this might mean that they're going to end up in some form of respite care because the cycle's over, or something might get illuminated to you about somebody that's going to end up in respite care. Someone could be a Libra or the Justice reverse. Clarify Justice reverse. Clarify Justice, the Five of Pentacles. So there's a Libra. There's a Libra here. And y'all see I clarified the Justice card, the Five of Pentacles. That's going to go into poverty and possibly respite care as well. Okay. Because a secret about them came out. And this person has broken thinking. This person has issues deeply embedded in their psyche. And they have broken thinking, and they didn't want to. This person was completely obsessed with you. Okay. And they're still obsessed with you even right now. So there's somebody, you might be in hermit because whoever you are, you're a high priestess star energy. You're anointed. Your star shines so bright and you can't help it. That might even be a reason you're in hermit, because you know how people react to you. Okay. And the evidence of whoever this Libra, Sun, Moon, or Rising is, that right now, as we are speaking, is still completely obsessed with you. They couldn't let go of you, and this person is very jealous of you. But the problem with this jealous person is, whoever you are, you're a hermit. You're not out and about like flaunting yourself around. I don't think people even see you. I don't know, you might cover your head up when you go outdoors because you know your energy or something like that. You might be a person that might spend a lot of time alone. If you do go out, you probably just go to the grocery store or to work, or maybe you just go out in nature alone at times when nobody else is at the park or on a hiking trail or something. Whoever you are, a hermit energy sometimes avoids crowds. They're not on the scene, the popular scene. They're not in front of a lot of people. If they have an audience, it would be online, and they would not ever want to be seen by anyone. They don't want anyone to know what they look like. And somebody, this Libra energy that I've been picking up on, they had access, being a part of the secret society, to your devices, to people that gave them pictures of you, people that were being sent through gang stalking to spy on you and take pictures of you and look at you. And all the while you're trying to hide. And they got triggered. They got triggered by your beauty. And again, it's not that you owe it to anybody to hide because you did something wrong, because you have an inner and outer glow. That doesn't mean you have to hide. By all means, you don't have to. Okay, you don't have to apologize to anyone for who you are, how bright your light shines from within, or what you look like. You don't have to apologize to nobody for that and go hide, but you're still a hermit because that's just who you are. You're not on any scene. You're not trying to soak up attention from anybody, anywhere. You're not threatening to whoever this Libra, sun, moon, or rising is. You're not blocking any of their relationships. You're a hermit. I don't even get that you're dating or anything. You're not running in any circles that they're a part of. But this person, because they intruded in on your personal space and came to spy on you, and they saw you, and they heard you, and they saw your light that emanates from you, and they could hear it in your voice, your words, your talk, your look, everything about you. They became completely obsessed and consumed with you. And the whole time you're in hermit mode, trying to hide under this gray covering with a hood on. The whole time you're trying to hide as best you can from a cruel, cruel world where people that can't balance their dark and light energy can become obsessed about people that have a lot of energy that are very bright. So you might try to just shield yourself sometime. But they intruded and crossed your boundaries to invade your private space so that they could force their way into your home, so that they could look at you and get triggered by you. And that's why they can't let go with the 8 of Cups here in the reverse. These are sick people. And I don't blame you for being in hermit mode, because there are a lot of people walking around out here that literally will break into your home. So to speak, through technology, spying on you, but they'll break into your home to see what you look like. If you don't have pictures of yourself in your phone because you're not vain, I have to see what they look like. They'll send someone to look at you and take a picture of you, because if you're humbled and you're not a vain person, they don't care. It drove this Libra crazy not to be able to just put eyes on you and see you. And when they saw you, it triggered them to infinity and beyond. And they chose to remain triggered by you. And you don't know this person. And they continue to do spell work on you, and it continued to backfire. Okay? And right now, as we speak, they're still triggered by you. They want to completely destroy you. And that's this respite care energy. So I don't know if maybe they have visited some kind of respite care or a doctor. Is something their throat? They might have some kind of medical issue, maybe with their throat going on right now. They might have recently visited a medical facility or something like that that nobody knows about. And maybe they've been back and forth to a medical facility or something like that, and nobody knows about it except for them. Okay. They might be trying to appear calm and composed. Clarify the Chariot. Oh, wow. Somebody might have provided clarity about an Empress reverse. This is also Libra energy. Who provided clarity about this medical? A driver or someone with a vehicle or a car? Ooh, that was in their ego about something. So someone that might have driven somebody somewhere. An Emperor in the reverse. Oh, wow. That somebody might have been breadcrumbing. So this Libra might have been breadcrumbing an Emperor in the reverse, or an Emperor in the reverse was breadcrumbing them. Or this is a friendship where both people don't have the same energy for each other, or a more one-sided friendship. But there's an older person here. They could have Aries in their chart or any other sign. I don't know if this person is like with the Chariot driving someone back and forth to a medical facility. And they might have provided clarity to others about this person's condition or something like that. And they didn't want people to know. I see that Capricorn energy now too. Somebody got clarity. Okay. Because they're upset because they couldn't do something for them. This could be a Capricorn because they could not do spell work to stop you from getting a brand new start. And they got some kind of a legal judgment over someone's head in court, and they're in trouble for it. And they wanted them to stop them. They couldn't stop them, and they resent this person for it. So right now, they don't have the same energy for this person that they might have for them. So they, because these people can't control their emotions, someone provided clarity to somebody that doesn't want to move forward with somebody. They provided clarity. Someone wants to be single. They provided clarity to somebody because they were in their ego, that somebody might have gotten a driver or transportation back and forth to some kind of medical facility because of a medical condition they have going on. All right. Anything else, Holy Spirit? The Knight of Swords. Someone feels defeated, the Lovers. Okay, this was someone's partner that felt completely defeated about the conflict they were supposed to cause for you. And they're close to this person emotionally why they did that. All right, thank you for respite care. All right, let's talk about this energy weapon that was used on someone's crown chakra born with natural spiritual abilities. Somebody might have pets. Somebody might have been doing some ritualistic sex magic. Someone's been doing ritualistic sex magic on somebody. Somebody is, guess who's back in the inner circle of trust, Greg? That's from Meet the Parents with Al Pacino. But I use it for my inner circle card. I use it for my inner circle card. Someone that is connected to people in the government and in the military that are part of an inner circle, we all know it exists, had access to the use of energy weapons or orchestrating energy weapons to be utilized on another person. Somebody that was in a financially codependent relationship with somebody. Okay. Now this person has created a reputation for themselves. Okay. Maybe they've also used, if you have pets, energy weapons on your pets too. Whoever you are, you might be being divinely guided to move. Maybe you already started packing, but in the near future, you might be being divinely guided to move. That means that things are going to fall into place in your life whereby you are going to be able to relocate and move somewhere else where you can't be abused in this type of a way with energy weapons. Okay. Let's talk about these energy weapons, Holy Spirit, and this crown chakra that somebody that's in a codependent, a financially codependent relationship is in. Let's talk about this energy weapons. Okay. So someone that kept using energy weapons on you, the person in a financially codependent relationship, the King of Pentacles in the reverse is someone in a financially codependent relationship. They can't move forward using energy weapons on you anymore. The Devil in reverse. Oh man, I really hope that whoever you are, you have relief from these energy weapons, because this was all about someone that feels a certain type of way about you with the Queen of Cups reverse. Let's talk about this. Because this energy disgusts me, because people have children and people have pets. So you must be some kind of threat to society for someone to use an energy weapon on you. Holy Divine Spirit, please clarify for me. I mean, you've got to be with Al Qaeda or be some type of terrorist. I got to know the reason that this Queen of Cups reversed energy, man or woman, is using energy weapons on you. Because it's got to be because you have a secret desire to blow up an entire city, and you've been working with Al Qaeda. It's got to be that, because I refuse to believe that someone would utilize a military grade weapon on another human being because they're a Queen of Cups reverse. I just refuse to believe that there are people out here that are agents of chaos, men and women that are agents of chaos, that would actually use an energy weapon. Somebody is very angry and pissed at you. Okay. They're a very poor decision maker. Okay. And someone is very emotionally immature and responsible. Tell me about this Queen of Cups reverse energy that's a part of using this energy weapon and their counterpart. So they were indifferent to the situation. So somebody doesn't have any empathy or compassion that allowed someone that they were in a relationship with to utilize their resources that they're connected to use energy weapons on you. And I see it. It's because you have a pure heart and you just trigger their demons. Your pure heart triggers somebody's demons so much that they literally wanted to use energy weapons. Well, they did. Wow, really? Purity puts someone in that's love is dangerous. On this planet of suffering, do you know love is that dangerous? When you are pure of heart and you get a lot of positive energy and reactions from people because you're pure of heart, the envious and jealous spirit, it's so dangerous that it could literally move somebody to use a military grade energy weapon on another human being because you get love. Love is dangerous. It really is. And it's not enough of it in the world. People that have not received love need to start working on themselves to position themselves where they can receive it, because people that do not get love can become a dangerous weapon on society. People be like, yeah, I know that sounds so cliche and it sounds cute. No, I'm not trying to sound cute. And I'm not trying to be cliche and cute. Like, yeah, love cliche. No, love is not. This is serious. Love is the highest form of energy that powers the universe. Love is the highest form of energy. And people that don't get that kind of energy, they are so depraved that it shuts them down and it causes them to do things that make them build nuclear weapons, atomic bombs, want to unalive the mother of their children, unalive the father of their children when they break up, kill their own grandmother. When you don't have love, it's diabolical. When you don't have love in your life and you can't feel any love in your heart because you're cold, you're a sociopath, a created sociopath, you were abused as a child and you can't feel your emotions and love, that is a danger. That is an energy weapon. The lack of having love in your body, mind, and spirit is an energy weapon, because it starts off in the spiritual realm as a spiritual disease, and it will manifest into the physical realm in the form of violence. Just like Martin Luther King said, violence is the language of the unheard. Violence is the language of the unloved. Violence is the language of the unloved. Love is a very dangerous thing, because when you don't have it, it can incite you to the point of insanity when you see another person that is a pure heart, that people love on, that people appreciate and give and send a lot of positive energy, and they get a lot of attention and you don't get any attention. You're in their shadow. It can make them feel so lonely and cold and unloved and depraved that it can push them to the edge to where they want to take your life. So yes, love is an energy weapon, because love is a form of energy, the highest form of energy. And when you don't get it, you can become a dangerous creature out here. So anger, this person's angry, a poor decision maker. They're emotionally immature and irresponsible. Let's go. Tell me about this Queen of Cups reverse energy that wanted to use this is someone that's unhealed. They're in their south node and they're still struggling between their dark and light energy. Okay. And for those of you that might be new on my channel, really quick explanation of the south node and the north node. Okay. Throughout your life, we have two polarities. We have free will. We have our darker side, when we act and think without having empathy, compassion, and love. And then we have our lighter side, when we think and act with compassion, empathy, and love towards one another. And throughout your life, even throughout one day, you can go back and forth between both dualities. In other words, you can become a mean girl, and you can take place in gossip at work and be mean to a coworker and set them up to get fired. Okay, you're operating out of jealousy and darkness. Now you can come out your office and see someone that's homeless with their children, and you can buy all of them a meal and hand out bags to them and care packages because you want to help them. Now you're operating out of your higher self. From one moment to the next, we are always operating out of both dualities. The south node is when you are operating primarily out of your darker duality, your unhealed side. Your dark side means you're thinking and acting without compassion, empathy, and love. Okay, you're treating people the way you know someone would not want to treat you. Okay, you're doing things to other people that you would not want done to you, and you're doing it more than you're doing good. Okay, that's the south node. When you move into the north node, you're primarily operating in compassion, empathy, and love, which means you're following the golden rule, and you're inserting empathy and compassion into the decisions that you make with your free will to treat people the way you want to be treated. Now, there's a balance between the two. Now, you could be someone that primarily operates out of your south node, and every now and then you do nice things for people. Okay, so you would still be in your south node. That would be like you would be like 30-70. 30% operational out of the south node, 70% out. I'm sorry, 70% out of your south node and 30% out of your north node. Now, as you grow and heal and evolve and learn lessons and complete and close out cycles in your life that teach you lessons and get karma, you start to grow and elevate and spiritually evolve. And as you do this, you start operating on a higher frequency, which means now instead of operating about 70% out of your dark side, now you're operating at 50% out of your dark and 50% out of your light. Okay, so you're kind of straddling the line because you're a little bit older now. You've learned some lessons, you've got some karma, and you completed and closed out cycles because you used your free will to balance out some toxic ways you might have had in the past. Now you get a little bit more older, 10 more years go by or 7 more years go by, and you've matured now, you've grown some, you had children of your own that are grown, and you've learned you've closed out cycles, learned your lessons, corrected any behaviors that you had when you were younger, and now you're operating about 80% out of your north node. That means you're operating out of your higher self with empathy, compassion, and love. And maybe 20% you might still be operating out of your darker side. Time to time, you might make fun of somebody with extra long eyelashes or something light like that. But that's when you're in your north node. You are in your north node when you are operating primarily a larger percentage out of your higher self than your lower self. Now, when you reach the top, when you've reached perfection, that means you're an ascended master and you don't need this earth for your school anymore. Okay. So just really quick to explain the south node and north node, in just simple terms for anybody. So this is someone that's still operating more out of the dark than the light. And they're extremely childish and immature. They're emotionally irresponsible. And now, possibly if they got caught, they're in deep, deep regret. So somebody used energy weapons on you simply because they don't have love and they see love inside of you, that energy. Okay, let's go, Holy Spirit. That's it. That's literally it. Emotionally immature and irresponsible. They're in deep, deep regret now for being childish and immature, unhealed in their south node. Child, poor decision maker. And they're angry and pissed off because they don't have love. Okay. The opposite of angry is love, because anger falls under what? Anger falls under fear. The two major emotions are fear and love, and anger falls under the emotion of fear. Someone has a fear that they can't be loved, and they operate out of anger. All right, Holy Spirit, what? Okay, so, all right, again, this hermit energy, here you go. Okay, someone that could not let go of something. They were triggered by your light. Okay, you might be Empress that might be in hermit mode. This could be a younger air sign. The Page of Swords reverse. Clarify the Page of Swords reverse. Okay. Someone that wanted to win at all costs. I have Cancer. Somebody could have both air and Cancer in their chart. So somebody might have both air and Cancer. This could be like Gemini, Cancer, cusp energy. Somebody could be a Gemini, Cancer, cusp that is in a financially codependent relationship. And they have connections to people that are in an inner circle And they had someone to use energy weapons on you because they're angry because you're love, and they don't feel love or joy in their life. And they're extremely childish. The Page of Cups reverse, and they wanted you to suffer. What else, Holy Spirit? They wanted to be able to lower your vibration so they could drain you spiritually. Okay. Whatever they were planning didn't turn out the way they thought it would. Their expectation was not met, and they're heartbroken that they couldn't hurt you. This is a sick fuck. I had to make sure I was on the right platform. They might have even worked with this Capricorn to utilize the people connected to the inner circle to use energy weapons on you. The Queen of Swords reverse. But now something's not going in their favor. Okay. Yeah, they all would celebrate. These are sick people. They were coming together and celebrating that while they were using energy weapons on you, they were coming together and celebrating and laughing at what they were doing to you. They were coming together to celebrate. You have love in your heart and joy in your spirit. How about you be oppressed by an energy weapon day and night? That'll stop you from smiling and having so much joy and love. That's what these people, the Capricorn and this Gemini Cancer cusp, that's what they came together to celebrate. The fact that an energy weapon was being used on you and you were being gaslit about it, because they were connected to an inner circle, because they were willing to do anything to anybody sexually to be able to have this type of access. That's what they were willing to do. There's a Leo energy here too. I just saw Leo, and now I have the Queen of Wands reverse. These are people that literally were jealous of your embodiment of love. And they celebrated with one another, about being able to gaslight you, about abusing you. And someone didn't want to let go of whatever type of oppression they were trying to put on you. Okay. And now somebody might be putting up a barrier between them and these people because they don't want to be associated with them because of what they were doing. And they're trying to avoid a tower. That could be that Leo or a fire sign. Okay. They've pulled their energy back from them. Child, because something's not going in their favor. Whoever these people are, child, these are the type of people that you'll see in the news, and they'll be like, oh, well, Miss So-and-so, we're trying to raise money because this elder right here, they have cancer right now, and she's homeless, and she's just had all this bad luck, and it's just, life is so unfair to some people. And she's living in a shelter while she's going to get chemotherapy back and forth. And she's gotten her left foot removed. And, we just thought we'd put a spotlight on her because we're trying to help and raise money. These are people that when they are going through karma for the energy they were in, the people looking at them are not going to know that this is someone that at one time was celebrating with another, using an energy weapon on someone that they were jealous of because they're full of joy and love. And they were coming together to laugh and celebrate possibly a mother or a father that's just trying to go to work every day and keep roof over their children's head, but you're using an energy weapon on them, a military, and you're laughing about it, and you're finding pleasure in literally trying to torment another. You found pleasure in doing that because you don't have any love. You don't have, it reminds me of whoever this reading I started out with, having a sibling that's always been in the shadow. The joy that they were looking for would be in doing some activity like this. Whoever I started the reading off with that has this sibling that has always been in their shadow, that just did not want you to be joyful. That's their type of energy, the type of energy that would, the only way they can feel joy is if they can position themselves into a place where they can have access to someone or something like an energy weapon, whereby they can sit back and sip wine with their friends and gravel and enjoy you squirm while you're having an energy weapon used on you. This is what they find pleasure in doing. Okay, these type of people, that's the only sense of joy they get, is from causing pain to other people that have love in their hearts and in their life. Okay, this person's a very unhappy person right now. All right, what else, Holy Spirit, about this person? Okay, somebody has ended trying to create conflicts with you. There was a Leo that was connected to these people that are distancing themselves away from whoever these people are. Okay, that collaborated with the inner circle to use an energy weapon on you. This Leo pulled their energy back, probably took off and flew to Ghana. And now this Capricorn energy is moving to calmer waters. Okay. So this Capricorn energy was celebrating with whoever this Gemini, Cancer is, and whoever else was involved. These people that do ritualistic sex magic. These people, they do this because, let me explain to you how this works. When you hate yourself and you have a lot of negative energy that keeps building up inside of you, and you don't know how to alchemize your negative energy, energy can't be destroyed. It can only be transferred, right? They have to find a way to transmute how disgusting and sad and shameful they feel about having Mr. Burns from The Simpsons bust a nut on their behind from behind while they grab their ankles and then shoot it in their face. Now I know that's graphic, but this is I have no cut cards tarot. I need to explain something to you about this sex magic. These people have gone to great lengths to be able to have access to the resources and the tools to be able to do this to people that abide in love. They went far and they did things that make them feel so disgusting and degraded that they can barely live with themselves. Some of these people are married and they present themselves to the community as a happily married couple. And then they go in this inner circle where there are a whole bunch of Mr. Burn energies from The Simpsons that have liver spots all over their arms and hands. And they let those type of men bust a nut on their face and in their eye and on their backside. And then they do all kind of degrading things on a regular basis with these men, and then they go home to their husbands and wives, and present for the community. But remember, some of these people are in occult marriages anyway. But to have to think about what they had to endure just to be able to have access to resources to try to hurt and harm you, they feel like that's payment enough, because by causing you to have pain, it allows them to find pleasure in watching you squirm under an energy weapon. And it helps them to transmute the negative energy they feel from the shame and the guilt and the endless showers that they have to take over and over again. I can't get clean. I even added bleach to my liquid soap and I still don't feel clean. That's who these energies are. That's why they go so hard in the paint to make you feel pain, because they know that Mr. Burns busted a nut inside their mouth multiple times and requested for them to swallow it, and they did. And then they had to go home and kiss their kids and still live in the same house with their husband while their husband is not attracted to them. And they all have their own lives. But this is this occult family, and this is what they signed up for, because they have no love, which is a dangerous thing. So whoever this Gemini, Cancer cusp is, and this Capricorn and these others, this is the type of ritualistic sex magic they do. And they allow themselves to be completely degraded by men that if they didn't have to, they wouldn't let touch them with a 10-foot pole that they're not attracted to. And that's why they end up drinking and popping pills, to have to deal with their reality of, I can't get clean no matter how many showers I take. I just feel so dirty and so nasty. Let me go do something mean to my target so I can get some of this negative energy off of me temporarily and help to alleviate my mind of picturing all that white nut going all over my face from that Mr. Burns old ass liver spotted man who I just sucked off. Let me do something mean to my target. And then when they do it, it gives them pleasure for a little while and they laugh and have drinks with their friends. But then when they come down from that high and they lay down in their bed at night and close their eyes, they can taste that cum in their mouth again. I'm sorry, y'all, but I'm just giving you the real. They can taste it in their mouth again of Mr. Burns, Mr. motherfucking Burns. And that's all they keep seeing, an image of that liver spotted hand and all the degrading things they did when he grabbed her head and slammed it into slammed himself into her mouth and her throat. And this is the price that she paid. This is the price that she paid in order to be able to have access to use energy weapons on you. And she hates herself and she's self-loathing. And the only time she gets little bits of pleasure is if she hears about you squirming from an energy weapon that was used on you. But it's all over now. So she's going to have to find another way to alchemize those images that are forever burned in her brain now. Okay, of this ritualistic sex magic she did, probably dressing up as a slave, doing some goddamn what they call it, cosplay and shit. Whatever she was doing, she hates herself, and now she can't use energy weapons on you anymore. And she's got karma, and she still has those images burned in her mind. She will never be able to let go of. When she thinks about food, she probably still taste in her mouth, Mr. Burns. Okay, ritualistic sex magic, anything else, Holy Spirit. I'm just trying to paint a picture of the truth about some of these energies that are willing to do anything just to be able to oppress you because you have love and joy in your life. Ooh, somebody got fired. The Three of Pentacles reversed. Wow. And on top of that, somebody got fired. Child, somebody is going to become a drug addict to try to mentally distance themselves from the life they were living. The Queen of Wands reversed, that wants to, it's something small here. What is the Page of Cups? Somebody might be a fire sign with Pisces in their chart. Okay. That feels backstabbed and betrayed by someone that found their confidence. Okay. So there's somebody that feels backstabbed and betrayed. It might be a fire sign. And here's an Aquarius, the Queen of Swords reversed. Somebody got fired. One of these people got fired. So somebody got fired or let go from a job. The Queen of Swords. Okay, what else? And things are not going in their favor now. So all of that jaw work and throat chakra abuse for nothing. I need to be better. God, please help me to be better. For the throat connoisseur that was sucking off Mr. Burns, I'm gonna try to be better. You might want to get some turquoise. You might want to wear some turquoise around your neck, okay, to balance out your throat chakra. You might want to do some gargling. You're going to want to do a spiritual cleanse. I'm sure you have an entity attachment in your Visuddha, the throat chakra. See, I can be better. I don't have to be so crass and rude. So you might want to get you some turquoise, wear it around your neck, okay, instead of a pearl necklace. You might want to wear this around your neck for your throat chakra. Me, do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. Yeah, you're going to need to balance your throat chakra after all that abuse. All right, Holy Spirit, anything else? Somebody might be watching you to win at all costs. So now there's somebody that wants to come toward you that's been watching you, that missed an opportunity with you. You don't know this person, or you've never spoken to this person before. This is somebody that wanted to come toward you in the past, that might have done something against you, and now they want to come toward you. That might be this fire sign in the reverse. That's very childish, that didn't get their wish fulfillment, that was a part of this group. Okay, they were very childish. They didn't get their wish fulfillment, and they can't move to calmer waters, and they want to come toward you. Child, please. Holy Spirit, talk to me about, did someone do something to someone's pet? What's this about somebody's pet? Talk to me. Oh, wow. Somebody's going to get clarity from somebody about a crime they committed. They did something to somebody's pet. They might have gave your pet poison or kidnapped your pet. And if your pet went missing for a little while, God forbid if your pet died and someone unalived your pet, whatever happened to your pet, this could be a current pet or a pet that you could have had in the past. You're going to get clarity about who was behind that. Okay. Who was behind it, Holy Spirit, for my collective? Who was behind doing something to someone's pet? A Queen of Pentacles. Okay, I think I picked up on this energy before. Someone in the government that told somebody to get somebody's pet, to energy harvest from them, to hurt them, make them feel afraid. Yeah, and someone took action to take somebody's pet. Idiots. What is your being divinely guided to move? Okay, someone's pulling their energy back that feels powerless. Okay, so this is not you. This is somebody that has to pull their energy back from bothering you, that's now stuck in a cycle with the World card in the reverse. I have the Ace of Pentacles that took action under a contract. They took a risk to try to hurt or harm you. This person is being moved, and it's divine. It's divine order. Okay. They have to release you and release something, and they might have to let something go and move. So who is this person that is being moved, having to move now? Someone has to relocate and move now. Here they go, the King of Wands. Okay, so there might even be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, or Sag, that now had to release doing something to you, and they're having to move, like move, relocate their living situation. And the reason they have to move is because they're stuck in a cycle. So they must not be in a good living situation. They're stuck in a cycle. They're depressed and they're all alone. This person might be in their car. They could be collaborating and working with to win at all. They're collaborating with different people that they know, that they worked with or partied with in the past. So somebody is trying to cut their losses. This could be like a gold digger energy or an opportunist that has run out of opportunities. So right now they could be collaborating with people that they probably wouldn't otherwise want to collaborate with. They could be gaslighting people for a place to live, having sex with people that they're not attracted to, and gaslighting them to infinity and beyond, and giving them the best sex of their life. People that they're not attracted to, so they can have a place to lay their head at night. It's some energy like that going on. The Queen of Swords, the Empress. Somebody could be a Libra. Clarify, Holy Spirit. Somebody could be working on something. Somebody is, someone's working on someone. So they're working on an Empress figure, Queen of Swords energy. This could be an air sign, doesn't have to be. But this person feels defeated. They feel defeated, and they're working on somebody right now that they want to live with. So they might be, love. They're stuck in a cycle. I can't make it up. The World card reverse. So this is someone that is stuck in a cycle, that missed an opportunity to come towards you, that wanted to in the past, but they were not coming toward you for anything good. They were coming in deceptive energy to harm and hurt you, because they were linked up with the group that was using energy weapons on you. And because they missed an opportunity to come toward you, there's some Empress energy. I don't know if she's pregnant or not or whatever, but whoever that energy is right now, because they're stuck in a cycle and they can't live wherever they were living at, they're working on her. So that could be love bombing and stuff like that, so that they can live with this person and have a roof over their head. What is the final message, Holy Spirit, before I close out this message? What is the final message? The Devil in reverse, y'all. I told y'all we going to heaven, nirvana. Our consciousness is shifting because we went through the transformation of our subconscious mind to manifest the life that we want, which is love. And by focusing on love, you manifest your life. You manifest things in the physical, your physical existence and experience from the subconscious mind. So if you focused on love, then right now you're about to live a very loving, you're going to have a loving experience in life. Things are going to be on the up and up for you. You're going to have a lot of positive experiences. If you did not do the inner work to get in the vibration of love, right now you're going to hell. You're going to be living a hellish existence because you did not transform the subconscious mind from which we create our realities. And that's the rapture hitting. That is the shift. It's a shift in consciousness. So there are going to be people on the same plane and earth with you that are going to be literally living a hellish existence while you're going to be like living a heaven existence. If someone comes toward you, how was your life? Oh my God, my life is wonderful. It's like heaven. I'm only around good people. I live in a good neighborhood. I'm very happy. I have all my needs are met. I'm around good, fun people. I'm having a great life. While the people that did not do the transformation, they are literally going to be living in hell because the decisions that they made were made from a low vibration because they did not balance their dark and light energy. So you're going to have a whole bunch of people whose existence is hell while yours is heaven, and you're going to both be sharing the same earth. You understand? It's almost an energy like during slavery. Y'all remember during slavery, even slavery of different kinds. It doesn't matter. The point is the people that were the slaves, you know, they were living a whole hellish existence. If you interviewed somebody that was a slave and asked them about their existence, I live in hell, right? But if you interviewed somebody that was living a privileged life, they can be like, oh my God, life is like, I live in heaven. All right. Two different groups living two different types of existences, but not slavery. But the point I'm making is it's going to be a split and a divide, and it is a shift that already happened. And those that did not transform the subconscious mind to get in alignment with the energy of love are going to be living a hellish existence right here on earth. Okay. In communities and places and dealing with people that are just like them in that same frequency and vibration. And those that did elevate and shift to a higher vibration, you are going to, because you were in alignment, so you would have made the right decisions in your life, financially and in all other aspects, to place yourself in alignment for a good and happy and prosperous life. All right, Holy Spirit, what are the final messages? The Chariot. Okay. Okay. Somebody might have received some bad news. Somebody might have received some bad news. And there might be somebody else here that might be coming towards somebody. Okay. Because somebody that couldn't let something go might be trying to hold on to someone or hold someone back, but the cycle is over for that. Okay. What is the final message, Holy Spirit? Give me 3 final cards to end this reading. You know I'm hungry. You know I'm hungry. Someone is trying to do something reckless right now to stop somebody from traveling. Somebody's trying to do something reckless right now to stop somebody from traveling. A Hierophant energy that feels defeated. Clarify the Hierophant, Holy Spirit. Someone that's taken some kind of an action, the 10 of Pentacles reversed, because they're not in a mental imprisonment about doing something. So is somebody in the law doing something to somebody illegal that's coming towards you to stop them from traveling? So somebody might be about to try to do somebody from the past. So somebody from somebody's past, this could be the person that's coming toward you that might be trying to do something reckless with the police to stop someone from coming toward you. Yeah, somebody is collaborating with somebody to orchestrate something by abusing power with the police. Okay, it could be an Empress energy, a Libra. There might be a Libra that cannot control their emotions, and they're going to try to get a police officer or somebody to harass somebody, to be childish, to stop them from coming towards somebody. Go ahead, Holy Spirit. This is somebody that they've partied with or celebrated with that might be up under judgment as well. Okay, they're offering them an Ace of Pentacles. This could be a Libra man even. This could be a Libra masculine or feminine. Take it as it resonates. Because their wish fulfillment is for somebody to be heartbroken. This sounds like the type of energy that would be married to one of those ghetto gaggers, ghetto guzzlers. The Nine of Swords. Somebody wants someone to be in a mental imprisonment about being sacrificed in some kind of a way. So somebody is using some intimidation tactic. If I was the person traveling toward you, I would record every interaction. I would record every interaction because these people are already up under judgment. They don't have anything to be intimidated or afraid of. These people can't do anything at all whatsoever. Go ahead, Holy Spirit. What do y'all want me to say? The Ace of Wands. Somebody, it's fated. Someone's still taking action. Oh, whatever's happening right now, it's fated to happen. So that means it's going to work out in your favor. Okay, good. So whatever these people do, if these people try to slow down or hinder the person that's coming toward you from coming toward you, this is a fate. It's fated for them to do that. That's part of the plan. Okay. With this Wheel of Fortune here, it's fated for that to happen. Because what will happen as a result of that to them is part of their karma. Okay, so it's okay. It's nothing to fear. If somebody tries to abuse power with the police toward the person that's coming toward you, that's also another fated event. They're supposed to do that. That is part of the divine plan, both the good and the bad, because at the end of the day, the outcome is going to be everyone that needs to be exposed and get karma is going to get it. So they're saying this is part of the divine plan. It's supposed to happen. So you don't have anything to worry about. Someone has nothing to worry about. It's all part of the plan, and it's going to play out in divine timing because we trust in divine timing for our miracles and for what God needs to do in our lives. We trust in divine timing. Final message, Holy Spirit. We need one final card. Someone is very sad. Someone is so sad and depressed right now. I feel like somebody knows their wife is a ghetto gagger. And I'm doing this for both of us. I'm doing this for you and our family. And that might be a reason that someone might feel a certain type of way. Now, give me a kiss, honey. No, I'm good. I don't want to kiss you. Yeah, because someone's someone's in their ego and very childish. And feel some kind of way. They feel backstabbed and betrayed by a hermit energy, an earth sign. Ain't nobody tell you go lick Mr. Burns' balls and teabag him. Ain't nobody tell you do all that. You could have sat your ass down and healed. Okay. So somebody may try to cause a last minute obstacle for somebody, but it's part of God's plan. Don't worry about obstacles along the way. Remember, we're in a matrix. Every single thing, every stop that is pulled is ordained and it's planned. The same way these people might have isolated you, done spell work on you, and suppressed your life, and you might have gone into a hermit mode. You went through a transformation. Had they not done that to you, you might not have, you were forced into a transformation by all of their oppression. Okay, because fire is what purifies things, right? And it was all divinely orchestrated. So that's what the wheel of karma is talking about, divine orchestration. So both the good and the bad things are all meant to happen, because these are nothing but tools that are in the matrix for our growth, evolution, and elevation, period. So everything that happened is a lesson, and it's a learning lesson, and it's supposed to happen. And all things will work together for good for them that love the Lord. That means you have love in your heart. That means you operate in the vibration of love. So you have to trust that when you operate in the frequency of love, that everything in the end is going to work out in your favor, regardless of whatever this person that can't regulate their emotions is trying to do behind the scenes. Let them do it. It's part of the plan. I'm Kuan Yin, and this is I Have No Cut Cards Tarot. I need to eat. Y'all have a wonderful morning. I will be back shortly.